All right, Mina, you are taking the Aiken again later this year, right?
Yep, Aiken grade 2.
So, to help you get ready, I'll be using a bunch of Aiken grade 2 vocabulary words as we talk about our recent trip to...
Ehime.
That's right. You'll be surprised how often these words appear in daily conversation. All right, let's get to it.
Please check it out.
Here we are at Yuka's parents' place in a rural part of Ehime Prefecture.
I love coming here. Yuko Mama and Kaji are so nice. And they love being able to run around as much as we want. Count 20. That's only 3 seconds! We're playing tag here.
Oh, whoops. I accidentally dropped my mic. There's plenty of room to play outside, right? Check out your brothers chasing you around the house.
Whoa, look at that speed.
Yeah, they are fast.
It's so nice to get away from the hustle and bustle of Tokyo life and enjoy a pleasant 3 days and 2 nights in the countryside.
You lost them, dude. You lost them.
We eventually got you all in the car, but you were still playing around. Riley apparently saved your life here.
Okay.
Spoke too soon. He's now the hunter. Today, we are going on a little road trip as we island hop across the Seto Inland Sea. Kaji generously prepared this itinerary for us. First, we'll be going to Ikuchijima, located about 25 kilometers south of mainland Hiroshima.
We're going here?
Yeah.
There, we will see a temple and have lunch. After that, it's off to Omishima to visit a salt factory and Oyamazumi Shrine, an important and ancient Shinto shrine. I like poking Tato's cheeks. It usually gets a cheeky smile in return. Alright, this is called the Shimanami Kaido.
Perfect.
This is a 70-kilometer scenic route that connects Imabari in Shikoku to Onomichi in Honshu. It's hard to fault him for mistaking it with Rainbow Bridge, the major landmark that crosses the northern part of Tokyo Bay. This magnificent bridge is Kurishima Kaikyo Bridge, a massive triple suspension bridge which was the first of its kind in the world. As we drove over the bridge, we noticed there were many people on cross bikes. This place attracts cycling enthusiasts from all over the world because it was engineered specifically to allow bicycles to navigate the islands.
Oh, Riley was scared.
Why are you scared?
Yeah, he's frightened by the water below. I admit, heights scare me too.
Scary, yeah.
Crossing big bridges like this always makes me feel uncomfortable.
It's not that. Riley was scared of the sharks in the water.
Oh.
Tunnel.
That's me, trying to fix Tato's pronunciation.
Yeah, it's the same word, but pronounced totally
English
differently.
is tunnel.
Tunnel is so dark.
You got that right.
Aw, Tato's resting his head on your shoulder.
Yes, sometimes he looks for affection, but I think he just wanted to rest his head somewhere.
What is Tato doing?
He assumes he's in the clear, but I'm observing his every move.
Oh, okay. He's using a tissue, finally.
It's not effective at all, though. Look.
Yeah, it's following us, right?
It's angry?
Maybe. Did you do something bad?
No.
The truck appears to be angry in Tato's eyes. Meanwhile, Mina was suffering from car sickness.
Yes, I forgot to bring my motion sickness medicine.
What is the best way to overcome car sickness?
If anyone has any good ideas, please let me know in the comments.
We were almost at our first destination, so we stopped by at a rest area. The men's public restrooms were under maintenance. Luckily, the portable toilets were very clean.
We changed seats when we were waiting for you.
You're right. Mommy and Tato were in the back row. But Mina and Riley were arguing about something.
I was not being mean.
It's rare to see you two fighting like that.
Buzz.
We arrived on Ikuchijima. We came here to check out Kosanji Temple. On the way there, we saw fresh lemons sold at stands along the road. This island is the nation's top producer of lemons. And because of that, we saw lemon-themed treats wherever we went.
Why is Riley being carried? There's no way he's tired. He was sitting for 2 hours.
He definitely knows what he's doing.
That Riley.
This is Kosanji Temple. It was originally built in 1936 by a successful businessman as a tribute to his mother. Here we are, admiring the stunning architecture and the cherry blossoms. Nothing beats this view.
Yeah, it was a really good time of the year.
Right? And look, you and Riley are finally getting along.
Yeah, I like it when he's like this.
And I like that you're showing him the proper hand-washing process. This is a 5-story pagoda, modeled after the one in Kyoto. And this is Koyomon Gate. Look at the intricate details on this thing.
Yeah, it's a carp.
And here we encountered some nishikigoi, also known as carp.
Tato's thinking, this isn't the Nishikigoi I know.
Next, we decided to head into the Thousand Buddha Cave. The concept here is pretty cool. We climbed down into a complex underground tunnel full of statues. This is set to represent a journey from suffering to peace. As you can guess, Riley found the whole thing to be scary,
Yeah, see?
And it was.
It's okay.
but it actually shocked him into behaving well.
All right, let's be good, okay? Be good.
Tato didn't like the cave either, but for a different reason.
I do like it.
Is it scary?
It makes me tired.
It makes you tired, oh no.
Oh yeah, this part was neat. I got to throw a coin into the pond and make a wish.
Make a wish.
That's right. I hope your wish came true, Pumpkin.
Yeah.
At the end of the path, we were welcomed by an enormous statue, the standing Kuze Kannon. I love the contrast between the cold, dark tunnel and the peaceful expression of the giant statue.
Look at that. Is that Kami-sama? Say hello.
Hello, Kamura.
Okay, he totally misunderstood what I was
Hello,
saying.
Kami-sama.
Little dude seems relieved to be out of the cave. Lastly, there is the Hill of Hope,
Welcome to
Miraishin no Oka. This 5,000 square meter garden was made entirely of marble imported from Italy. The bright white surfaces resemble a Mediterranean landscape, don't you think?
Yeah, I got to take some amazing photos there.
Against the backdrop of the Seto Inland Sea, this site was visually
Really
stunning.
good. Oh, that's the best shot yet.
Here's Kaji assisting the two boys up the steps. And we marked the occasion with a family photo at the top of the hill.
何がこれベアだって言うんだけどベアじゃないよね。
Funny.
Riley interpreted this abstract sculpture as a big bear.
That is definitely not a bear.
Oh hey, do you know whack-a-mole?
Mogura tataki?
Yeah. This looks remarkably similar, don't you think?
Yeah.
I want to go eat math.
We worked up an appetite, so it was time to get some food. At the shopping street, we spotted a yellow postbox.
We named him Mr. Yellow.
While red ones are common, this yellow one was a unique sight. Located nearby was Shiomachi Shopping Street, a 600-meter-long row of shops and restaurants with a nostalgic Showa-era atmosphere. Here we ate delicious, fresh korokke. This place is famous and is often featured on TV. Let's listen to a food review by Mina.
The outside is really crunchy. The inside, it's very creamy. Yeah, so it's like kari, toro,
Nicely said, Pumpkin. We were still hungry, so we stopped by this restaurant, which offered many dishes with local citrus flavors. Tato seemed content because he could watch the staff cooking in the kitchen.
He's really into watching people cook these days.
Out of curiosity, I had to see what the lemon ramen tasted like. It was delightful. What did you end up selecting, Mina?
Curry. Also delightful.
And the chicken wings?
Also delightful.
After the big lunch, we needed a bit of time to digest.
Bathroom?
We decided to hang out at the open-air gallery so the kids could wander around. But it didn't last long. Suddenly, Tato yelled, "Youch!"
I guess there was something poking him through his shirt.
There is never a dull moment with you kids. The next stop on our schedule is Omishima. This island is known as the Island of the Gods, mainly because of Oyamazumi Shrine. More on that a little later. But first, we went to...
Hakata no Shio.
Yes, Hakata no Shio's main salt factory. As we were heading there, Tato had fallen asleep. I felt bad disturbing his nap, but we couldn't just leave him in the car.
He kept looking for places to lie down.
Riley wasn't much better. He kept asking for piggyback rides.
It's okay. I enjoy it.
After we got our free salt samples, we stopped to take a family picture.
Riley's doing a strange pose here.
I enjoyed this display that illustrates how salt changes water.
Yeah, the bowling ball's floating in the water.
And this is Salt Journey, a guided path that takes us through the evolution of salt production in Japan. After that, we had the famous Hakata no Shio soft serve. They offered 2 types of salt to sprinkle on top of the ice cream. There was Fleur de Sel, a premium type of salt, and a blood orange infused variety too.
Poor Riley couldn't have any.
Yeah, but he remained cheerful, even though he's restricted from having sweets. We're so proud of him. I tried the salt-infused coffee. It tasted great. The salt actually helped neutralize the bitterness of the beans. Tato was finally able to fulfill his desire to keep napping. We also checked out some souvenirs at the gift shop.
You want this Hakata no Shio pillow, right?
You got me. Before we left, we had to ring the Hakata no Shio chime.
No.
You struggled to get the rhythm right, and your brother's attempts were no better.
Hey, I got it eventually.
Here we are at Oyamazumi Shrine, one of Japan's oldest and most sacred sites.
Riley's doing some weird moves.
I know, right? It's a good thing you taught him the proper customs for visiting shrines.
I tried, but he wasn't always listening. Look, see? He was walking in the middle on purpose.
Yeah, the center path is dedicated to the gods, so we need to walk on the sides.
Oh, this is the tree.
Yes, according to local legend, if you hold your breath and walk around the tree 3 times, your wish will come true.
So we had to try it.
It was tough, and we only made it around like 2 times.
Yeah, but remember what happened right after that?
Oh yeah, a very strange phenomenon occurred. Leaves began to fall all around us.
Maybe the ancient spirits were trying to tell us something.
Or maybe it was just a coincidence. Here we wanted to make sure we were praying properly.
Yeah, bow twice, clap twice, and bow once.
But then Tato finished first, and he might have distracted everyone else.
Tato, so bad. Oh, Daddy, see that thing?
Yeah, that's the shiki or threshold in English.
Mommy says we're not supposed to step on that wooden beam.
It's considered the same as stepping on the head of the house or shrine.
Oh wow, that's not good.
Here, I asked you which you prefer, a Japanese-style wedding or a Western-style wedding.
Thinking for a Japanese.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like the Japanese style
Fancy,
because it's so fancy.
After Riley finished using the restroom, he immediately charged at his brother, making an aggressive move toward Tato.
Is he playing or fighting?
It's hard to tell with these two. Anyway, it was truly impressive to see these trees up close like this. It made me appreciate the beauty of nature. You were giving a piggyback ride to Riley again.
Yeah, he keeps saying he's tired.
Oh.
You don't have to listen to his demands, you know. Whenever we leave a shrine, we always make sure to turn back and bow.
It's a nice way to say thank you.
Buzzlingual. We are driving back home now. You, me, and Riley in the middle row. Mommy and Tato in the back.
They both nodded off. Oh, this is the game Riley and I were playing.
You were pretending to snatch and hide the golden key, right? That game went on for a really long time.
Don't play it.
Yeah,
Okay.
he loved it so much.
Well, thank you for keeping him entertained. I decided to participate in the fun and eat the golden banana. I could have used a nap too, but I certainly didn't want to miss out on these smiles. One last stop before reaching Imabari. The Kurishima Strait Observatory is a popular service area with a spectacular view of the bridges and the strait. Here, I purchased this Mikyan-chan keychain. I'm always on the lookout for souvenirs that are exclusive to that region.
Yeah, gotochi goods, right?
Yep, I decided to add this one to my collection.
And I got this one,
That one is tiny compared to mine.
but mine's cuter.
There's a flower.
Okay, anyway, check this out. We actually came here in 2015 when Yuka was pregnant with you. See, it's the same view, right?
Oh yeah,
But the atmosphere has totally changed now that you three are here. You guys can be terribly noisy sometimes, but I wouldn't want it any other way. Jakoten. You can't visit Ehime without trying jakoten.
Dad, what exactly is jakoten?
It's basically minced fish that's been shaped into cakes and deep fried. Not only is it tasty, it's nutritious too.
And I got to drink lemonade.
Yep, made from locally grown citrus. So refreshing.
Lemonade.
It's so spicy.
You mean sour?
Yeah.
Whoops. Riley confused spicy with sour. Mistakes like these are a great thing because it's all part of the learning experience.
Let's go
Before getting back in the car, Riley and I went for a little walk. Or a run, rather. We took a photo with a giant Shimanami monument. Perhaps in 10 years, we'll look back on this photo and realize how precious this moment was. Riley will be a teenager then.
Piley.
That's wild to think about.
So, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. Yuko and Kaji, thank you so much for showing us an amazing time. Now, Mina, how many of those Aiken Grade 2 words did you know?
I knew most of them.
But can you use them in sentences? That's the important part. So, for all of you watching, please check out the full vocabulary list. I've pinned them in the comments section. And also, be sure to review the video so you can see how these words are used in sentences. You too, Mina. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you
Next time!
Bye!
Bye!
完璧。